What is going on, guys? It's ASAP Flash here, and as you can tell, I got a new hat, and it's lit. And no, these are not new glasses. These are just 3D glasses that I felt like putting on. Now I feel more like a hipster with these glasses and this hat, and might as well get into character because I feel like a character. I don't know, maybe not. Whatever. It's overrated. It's supposed to be ironic. How my look is. I am so ironic. Unlike everything else. Everything else is exactly the same. I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Whatever. That was fun while it lasted, I guess. Because this is an ironic phase. You notice how the hipsters are basically like emo kids? I mean, when you really think about it, because it's like emo kids just think everything is death and overrated or some shit like that. And hipsters basically sound similar way. I mean, they do things for the irony of it. I mean, if everything is ironic about them, is nothing genuine with hipsters and emos. Is just they just try so hard to be edgy and try so hard to be like you know old brooding or whatever. But in reality, it's like those people are probably in the same neighborhood. It's like you know upscale houses, fancy parents or whatever, and they just feel like they don't want to be fancy or upscale, so they'd rather be like emo like the rest of the people, like average people. But the thing is, it's like they try so hard to be that way, but I don't know. It's just kind of funny how it's like the DIY. I mean, because the DIY stuff is like from the '80s and shit. It's like it's actual DIY stuff. It's like they find stuff and then they make it out. They make it their own style out of it. And the ironic thing is, it's like they try to like make that kind of style, but they find it at Zoomies or whatever. And I mean, I know I got this at Zoomies too, but I'm not trying to. I don't know. It's just like I don't know. Everything is like ironic or whatever, but at the same time, it kind of feels unauthentic. Dude, I started rambling about whatever for 2 minutes. Anyway, so get back on topic. So I watched the season 3, episode 9 episode of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and it's literally titled "Kimmy Goes to Church." Pure and simple. That's what I like about these titles. Just pure and simple and straight to the point without like some kind of weird title or whatever. Like I mean, Iron Fist. It just has some kind of weird title, probably possibly referring to some kind of martial arts stuff, but it's just kind of like really odd. Anyway, again, I got off tangent. Me and my damn tangent. Anyway, so yeah. so so in the episode, it's like it happens to be on a Good Friday time. In fact, I think the season 3 dropped around the time of Easter, so it all fits. It's funny though because you're supposed to like apparently watch all of it in one day or whatever. With me, I'm watching it like weekly, so it's kind of dated for me, obviously, since it's like in the summer months. But I just think it's kind of funny in this episode, like she wants to be familiar with religion, and then she feels bad because in a few episodes back when the other guy that she met from college saying like he wants to be a pastor. She completely flipped the shit and then started attacking him. It's like, you son of a bitch. And then just freaking throwing trash at him and just punching him and shit like that. Like, never talk to me again, you crazy son of a bitch. Like, just flipped out. And then it's like, and then she realizes, wait, a different type of pastor, not the one that blah, blah, blah. So she's trying to give it a second chance, trying to like kind of, you know, be right with I mean not necessarily the Lord per se. I mean yeah, the Lord, but she's just trying to like because she's been brainwashed so much, she just yeah, whatever. Anyway, so like trying to give good and everything, and it's funny because Titus has like a dark past. Of course, he has the dark past. It seemed like in every episode, it's like, oh, Titus has a dark past. Let's spend a few episodes talking about my dark past. Yes, Walking Dead. Let's talk about your dark past, shall we? Anyway, and then the second, no, not the second part per se, but you know, so Kimmy learns that everybody is a bloody hypocrite in there. One person talking smack about the other person, yada yada yada. But the thing is, as well, it's like we're all humans. We all make mistakes. Just because you go to church or whatever, that doesn't make you a perfect person. But my personal issue with it my personal issue with it. It's just bonkers, It's like you go to church and then it's like, oh, wonderful service, oh, so good. But as soon as they leave the congregation, not like 2 seconds after like wrapped or whatever, everybody wants to leave all at the same time. Everybody wants to leave at the parking lot all at the same time. So it's not the fact that they're humans or whatever. We all make mistakes, but it's just this fact that as soon as service leaves, everybody acts like a rude shit. So it's just like, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of ironic how like in the last video I made, it was like from Master of None, and it was all about religion and heavy-handed topic. And in this episode is like completely opposite from Master of None. I mean, it just hysterical, just like off the walls crazy, and not only that, but I'm just kind of like pointing out the kind of like hypocrisy of it, because it's like, yes, like be respectful of people's religion and such and such, but it just like, I mean, it's crazy because like, yeah, like I'm saying, like religion is super important, but at the same time, I mean, God, you have to respect other people. That's the most basic fundamental thing. We as humans need to have basic fundamental respect for one another, and if you don't, then I mean, that's all I can do. Like, like, I don't know, the Kanye West shrug, whatever. Yeah, like, I mean, that's just straight up. If you don't have like respect for other people, then how else are you supposed to function as a human being? I mean, I know other people are shitty to each other, but that doesn't mean you need to be shitty to other people. I mean, that's a terrible excuse if you're gonna go that way. Yeah. I think just like the other video, I just ended up all serious all of a sudden, except like just like this episode. Like I said, this episode is totally bonkers and totally just ridiculous. I mean, there's a side plot to this episode, of course, but I spoke so much about the plot A, I totally forgot. I mean, I don't want to talk more and more, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the episode. It's a crazy episode, hilarious, and like what my hat says, it's lit. So I'm out like a flash. I'll see you with another video. And oh, one thing I want to say before, like I know I should have said something and then the outro, but I just want to say, I mean, I know I don't have a lot of views, and I'm not like, the top subscriber or whatever. I mean, I'm barely starting my channel, but the people that do watch my stuff and whatever, massive thank you to you people. Oh, just one. Oh crap! No, never mind. Forget it. Time has passed. Yeah, just thanks a lot for the people that watch my video. Maybe just one or two people, but to me, that means that means everything to me. So thanks the people that watch my channels. And so like I said again, I'm out like the flash, and see you with another video.